And then the and then the Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Yes, sirree, I am back. It is night 2 of the battle rounds. And if you didn't catch the first night, make sure just to click on my commentary video for that night and catch on up with me. Before we start, let me remind you that the mentors for the battle rounds now are for TeamAdam, John Legend, TeamBlake, Luke Bryan, TeamAlicia, DJ Khaled, and TeamGwen, Miss Celine, Dion. Now let me tell you what happened. Let me give you the play-by-play. We started out with TeamGwen and her mentor Celine Dion. It was Johnny Gates versus Sammie Zonana. They did I Drove All Night originally by Orbison, but they talk about doing the Celine Dion version, but then they came up with their own arrangement. They worked out an arrangement of the song before first rehearsal and then presented it in rehearsal, and Johnny played his guitar and Celine was singing along with them. Then Gwen told them to work the room, and then Celine tried to walk out. She was like, okay, I'm done. Y'all have done. Yeah. So she was performing and acting up, right? Which was really nice. And then final rehearsal, Celine again was up jamming with them and gave them harmony notes for the ending. On stage for the battle, Johnny had his guitar and started this out, but Sammie came in quickly with a much warmer tone. Their harmony was really tight and they blended so well. Loved the big note from Johnny before they went into the chorus, and Sammie was working around him and mostly saying kind of close and connected. You know, he was there behind the mic stand and she kind of stayed close to him, you know, not exactly facing him, but just staying like in that same little orbit. When Johnny dropped the guitar, Sammie hit a big long note and they sang to each other. Loved the way Johnny moved, and they both had a lot of stage presence. This was a great duo performance. They could just go out on the road together. It was so good. Adam called them both really unique, but told Johnny he had a thing that's hard to ignore. Blake called it loose and edgy. Alicia loved the name Johnny and Sammie together and complimented Sammie's individuality, but would choose Johnny. And Gwen chose Johnny, calling him super gifted, talented, and him being easy to work with. Then we had TeamAlicia with her mentor DJ Khaled. It was Chris Blue versus RJ Collins. They did Adorn by Miguel, and they were both killing this in first rehearsal. They were just going for it. Alicia told them to nail it in the first half and then go off on the rest of it. You know, it's the old jazz thing. Establish the melody and then play around with it. I also liked their camaraderie, and they were wailing away in final rehearsal, but ended really nice with a lot of riffs and runs, just kind of playing around. Alicia then reiterated to them to nail the first half before they go off the deep end. So did they follow her instructions? Let's see. Chris got in the first shot with some falsetto before RJ started. Then RJ came in with the first part of the verse. They both seem to be really following Alicia's admonition to stay on the melody for the first half. Both of them have such sweet voices with a little edge to it and both very fluid sounding. Chris was ruling the stage though with his presence and dancing around, but RJ was no slouch either. He was trying to keep up, but I could see him watching Chris sometimes as he was, you know, performing. He was just pulling that focus. Chris really hit a high falsetto at one point, and later RJ tried to get into his and wasn't as successful. This was a good battle and very entertaining. Great vocals from both guys, but I'm telling you, hands down, but we're going to get to that. Gwen told Chris he had an out-of-body experience and favored him, and she was talking about his body for quite a while. They were making fun of her. Adam said it was super even. Blake complimented RJ's stage presence, but predicted Chris being in the finale. And Alicia chose Chris, saying that he has versatility and that we haven't scratched the surface of what he can do. And if you think you haven't scratched the surface of what I can do, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are watching and enjoying it. Oh my God, I'm so tired, but I am still here. So I thank you guys for watching, and I thank you so much for your thumbs. Then we had a montage. Josh West won over Nala Price for TeamAdam. Aaliyah Rose won over Savannah Leighton for TeamGwen. And Andrea Thomas won over Micah Tryba for TeamBlake. And in the pimp spot tonight, we had TeamBlake with his mentor Luke Bryan. It was Aaliyah Moulden versus Dawson Coyle. They did Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. And in first rehearsal, Blake told Aaliyah she was pitchy on the verses, and Luke told her just to have some fun with it. Blake also told Dawson he was going flat, and Luke was trying to get them to relax and enjoy the performance in final rehearsal. On stage, they were a little stiff as they started this out, and that twirl that he tried should have just been left out. I was like, that is not looking good. I don't know. I mean, it was sweet and it was an attempt, but it was just looked so stiff and staged and just not natural. Aaliyah was killing her vocal from the beginning and taking those harmonies to the next level. Dawson hit a little dance move as Aaliyah strutted across the stage. His vocals were pretty bright and forward, but weren't very pleasing for me. So of course, I was much more into Aaliyah because she was giving a little growl, she was giving a little pitch, she was giving a little belt. She was really doing her thing. And she was much more loose and enjoying herself on stage, and the song sounded just better in her voice. Naturally, so much higher sound. That dip at the end was very cute though, but I felt like she won this. Alicia complimented Aaliyah's presence and vocals and also Dawson's. Adam wanted to hear more of Dawson, and Blake chose Aaliyah because there's something special about the way she performs and he gets wrapped up in it. And then Alicia chimed in to steal Dawson, and I knew it was the last battle, but I was not expecting her to steal, But I'm glad that he is on the show for another round. Hopefully he'll get to show us some more and get a little more comfortable. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Thank you again for your thumbs for watching, and please make sure to comment down in the comment section. Tell me what you thought. I am out.